So, we had another school shooting yesterday where 17 died in Florida. We need to stop the violence. Most serial killers start out abusing animals, as well as terrorists. So, here's Donald Trump's son's trophy hunting. And I want to talk about gun control, but also other issues from a subjective and objective standpoint. First, gun control. Now, why would a teenager be able to own a semi-automatic rifle is beyond me. I'm not an expert on this. I don't try to claim to be. I'm just exploring these topics. So, unregulated and regulated is birth control. These are the number of laws proposed by the GOP on weapons versus reproductive rights. 1,100 to 0. Someone else's body they claim, then they can remove it. Don't like it, don't have one. That's what they claim. Small government. This is just to show how illogical many of them are as well. These hunters are also forced breeders of animals in factory farms. They are not for solutions. They're regressive on many issues, as we can see. They oppress women who are raped. They put the embryo over the woman and give the rapist parental rights. They value embryos. Frozen embryos. They protested Sofia Vergara. That's how loony some of these people are. They are pro-birth. Help none. They're opposing to human rights, health care. Many of them eat their Chick-fil-A and baby back ribs and eggs. Cherry-picked Bible to use to support it, which they make up and twist to support their agenda. As you can see, they cafeteria pick. Meanwhile, and I'm not completely vegan, but most of our crops feed force-bred animals at only 1 pound of meat per 15 pounds of grains we give them. Most is pooped out. So meat does equal world hunger and food waste in the U.S. And we have millions of kids that are food insecure in the U.S. Again, most of our crops feed animals inefficiently, and we subsidize that industry thanks to the GOP and Democrats. Overpopulation. Actually, it's closer to 450,000 kids in foster care they do not adopt. Free birth control saves money and their shrimp-sized fetuses. So, gun control or not, we need to have a solution and debate. They cannot have small government when it fits their agenda for embryos or birth control, and then not regulate guns in a logical manner, such as extended clips, automatics, and such. So leave your comments below on both issues, human, animal rights, gun control, trophy hunting, sport hunting, and all these. They're all intertwined in some way as far as government's role and where they should and should not be, but obviously GOP has been paid for. They get millions from the NRA. So that's it. Thank you for checking it out, and we need to deregulate women's bodies and regulate violence. I will say, if I lived in the country away from law enforcement for protection, I would want a small handgun to protect myself. Not opposed to that, but these bloodthirsty nuts with stockpiled of ammo and all types of assault rifles, anti-militia types who are anti-government when it fits their agenda, or many of our terrorists are actually far right-wing, terrorizing women's clinics, bombs, arsons, and such. Obviously can't regulate everything. It shot up many, killed police officers at some, anti-government militias, anti-LGBT, and all these other areas, religious freedom, extremists. So leave your comments below. Gun control or women's body control, that's what the GOP seems to care more about. Embryos over humans. Thank you for caring.